Good evening and welcome to the second episode of today's From Day One. Since we had the pre-show, we may not go a full episode length, but we will see what we'll do here in Dominion. Today we start with our good friends over at Frauditors Troll. With Frauditors, at least in their mind, finally meeting their match. I certainly hope so. It'd be quite fun. Alright, so as always, rock and roll, and here we begin.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
There we go. Out here on the sidewalk, I noticed next to the front door, all those bags. I'm gonna guess maybe might be a food distribution. Maybe we'll see.
They're at a United Methodist Church, by the way, folks.
Audited in Tustin, where they had a food drive in the parking lot that was sponsored by Sprouts Farmers Market.
Let me interrupt your nonsense rambling just for a second. I have a question, and I know you watch our videos. Why is your camera so bad? It's the shittiest quality image I've seen in all Frauditor videos. Please tell me.
This is a circular view of the area.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
And it looks like we might have somebody coming over here. No, maybe not. False alarm. Huh? Oh yeah, you can ask, no problem.
I just wanted to invite you to worship with us if you want.
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate the invite though. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, is this for private purposes or?
Oh, I can't disclose that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's working on a story that will never release, a story about nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a great Sunday.
You too.
Thank you.
God bless. Looks like they're gonna attempt to rehang their banner there. He's got a stepladder out.
I agree, sir.
One eternity later.
Feels like it.
You guys taking video?
Huh?
You guys taking video?
Sure am.
Why are you filming me?
Huh?
Because they're idiots, sir.
Why'd you park right in front of me?
Because it's public parking.
Okay, good for you.
What? Okay, so why? I'm not giving you permission to film me.
Well, I didn't give you permission to park in front of me.
You don't own this damn parking.
You don't own this, and you don't own this camera.
I don't think you thought this over.
Huh?
You want to film something?
Stay back.
Uh-oh, it looks like you finally met someone who's gonna stand up to your bullshit.
That's not very Christian of you, is it?
You want to film something?
Huh?
You want to film something?
Go ahead. She's recording you too, so
Good.
go about your day.
Good.
You got a problem with freedom?
I got a problem with being filmed when I'm not giving you permission to film me.
Well,
I'm parking in a public parking spot.
and I'm on a public sidewalk, so who are you to tell me what I can and can't do?
All right, Karen, we're gonna get this done.
Karen,
I like this guy.
crying about not giving permission. You're in public, my friend. Go about your day.
I like this guy. Okay, Karen.
Probably wasting your time.
Why? Because your happy ass is gonna be out of here by the time they arrive.
Nope, because they'll tell you there's nothing they can do.
We're not committing a crime. We're on a public
Yeah,
sidewalk.
you're the one that came off aggressive towards me.
Stop filming me.
Then go inside.
Then stop filming
And
me.
don't walk up to my camera.
Then stop filming me.
Back up.
Stop filming me.
Walk away. Why? Walk away. Why? Wow, this guy's really aggressive here. Look at this guy.
Yeah, look at this guy. Why are you backing up?
Because he's a coward.
Get off my phone, man.
Why are you backing up?
Assault. Get off my phone, man. Call the cops. Call the cops on this guy.
What did you think was going to happen? Frauditing is a dangerous business. If you do it like auditing America and you just do the courthouses, most likely nothing would happen. But you're doing the SGV technique where you harass random people, and it's bound to happen one day, and that day is today.
Call the cops. Call the cops on this guy.
Call him.
Call him. I got you stepping on my phone.
Call him.
Call him.
Did he really say stepping on his phone?
What are they going to say?
They're going to tell you to go inside if I don't press charges against you.
No, they're going to say you're an idiot, sir. Not the guy, you.
Make sure I got your license plate through the document. This guy approached me all aggressive.
That's because you were an epic idiot.
Back up! Back up!
You don't have permission. Go ahead.
Back up.
Stuck in traffic.
Back
You
up.
don't have permission to
Back
be
up.
filming other people's
Back up. You don't have permission to approach me. Guy, you're setting a good example for your church. Setting a real good example for your church.
Yeah,
Real good
you're
example, my friend.
actually, it's quite setting a good example.
Okay, we finally have confirmation. It is a mother and daughter combo. Before it was only speculation, but if you listen to the 911 call, she says this church member is attacking my daughter. So I'm going to play it back for you guys.
Okay.
This church member is attacking my daughter who is...
At first it was just
Mommy
a joke.
says
Like, oh,
I'm
maybe that's the mother,
special.
but this is really sad. Like, this is very pathetic. To do audits with your mom, grow up.
Yeah, look at this guy. Why are you backing up?
And he only touched the phone.
You don't do that,
The,
guy. You don't put your
the
hands on people
frauditors
like that.
actually showed it. They're thinking it actually
Jeez.
better.
Huh? This guy just attacked me.
No.
This guy
No,
just
he
attacked
didn't.
me.
So the cops told him to apologize. There was no charges, no lawsuit. So here's a snippet of the half-ass apology.
That's far enough. Thank you. I don't need to get close to you.
So I apologize for taking your phone, putting it on the ground, and stepping.
Appreciate that. And you're also hitting it out of my hand.
Sure. And also hitting it on your out of your hand.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope we all learned a lesson today that photography is not a crime and assault somebody.
Sir, shut up.
I think we all learned a lesson today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You have a good day. God bless.
You too. Anything else you guys need from us?
So that was all. We just needed...
7.
You guys are recording?
Yes.
Can I get an incident number for today?
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then the frauditor puts a message up. As of today, March 30th, 2022, I have submitted a public records request on 2 separate occasions for the police body cam footage from this incident, and one both times. It's because you're not that
That's what's funny. She
interested.
tried 2 times to do a public request to get the footage from the police cameras and was denied both times. Maybe if she had audited them to help her with the paperwork, it might have worked.
Alright, Radical, are you there? I think you got somebody who refuses the English, right?
Good news, everyone. We've got an announcement by Silence Boy that he's back. And there goes my wordy bit bucket. What? Was it too much sarcasm?
Let's see. Ooh, this is gonna get good here.
Oh, great. I didn't catch the half of that sentence as usual. So this is gonna get good here? I highly doubt that.
Good, good.
Yes, this is the walk of shame, I guess. I mean, what else could it be? What is he doing? This is not good content. Ever heard of, commentary? It's a thing, like you need to do the talky bit and don't blow up another wordy bit bucket, buddy.
The problem is if he talks, he's going to probably blow up 5 or 6 more of your buckets.
Is the light working? Or did he just do some self-deprecation? The light is on, but no one's home?
With him, no one's ever home.
Hell yeah, there's someone. Hey, the Noah, what up? Hell yeah, let's do this.
I hate to tell you this, he's happy he actually finally got his first person to come in his live stream when he decided to try this again. He's happy that he's got one person on the live stream now, Regical.
Oh, someone showed up for his chat. Okay, fair enough. Hey ho, let's go. The fuck was that? Why? What? Well, fair enough.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take a shot for that one, Regical.
Hell yeah, I got a lot of supporters in here. Tune in.
Yeah, one. That's a lot of supporters to him. Heck, even my shows get more than one.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, everyone.
What do you mean, see? Also, I actually went over your comments, and it's not all supportive, little man. I mean, what exactly are people that support frauditors? They're worse in a way, on the level of having no self-respect, and not as bad in a way that they don't go out and harass people on the street.
Hey, Big Badass, Super 23, what up? You guys try. Oh, you're haters.
How does you getting arrested for something you did is somehow our fault? What exactly did we try, Silence Boy? Other than point and laugh at your dipshittery?
Precisely.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, there went your wordy bucket again.
It's that simple. You're still watching. Where's Solula West? Thank you. Hey, Mike G, thank you for those $20. I will always appreciate that. Actually, let's go down here, my peeps. Oh yeah, thank you for those $20, Mike G. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this Mike G fella said something along the lines of, keep educating. What exactly is he educating? How not to speak English? Because that ridiculous noise coming from his mouth is not English. Imagine getting schooled by someone that speaks proper English, with English as their, second language. Mike G here also mentioned something about fighting for our rights. So harassing random civilians on the street, filming police officers when you know you are not actually involved in the situation, giving us no information about what is going on, why it is being filmed, or why someone is being arrested. That is called educating the people and fighting for our rights, Mike.
In his mind, yes.
He's just a poster child for all the other idiots in his chat that are, simping for him. I don't use that word lightly, mostly because I only learned about it a few months ago, but hey, this is the literal definition of simping.
Yeah, that's the literal definition of take a baseball.
Have a good day. So I'm back here, everyone. I don't know, my channel never down. You can bring me down. That's how simple it is, everyone. Yeah. Still down, everyone. I could see there's a lot of supporters in here.
But what about those people that are critical of your certain type of content?
You know,
You just call
99.9%
them
of them.
haters, right? Hand waving them off as haters, not actually addressing their points of you being a completely useless lad with a camera, doing absolutely nothing useful for society. I mean, let's be honest here. Supporting someone that is this useless and pretending he's doing important shit. What's wrong with your life? Are you either this uneducated or are you just willfully ignorant about the situation? It's the conspiracy theory. That's what it is. That's
Yes.
all the telltale signs of flat earthers, deep state government nonsense, and the man out to get you. Is that why you're looking over your shoulder all the time, Silent Boy? What's going on? You were a bit paranoid there. You're not that important, buddy.
But I love you, haters. Keep on. You thought you'll bring me down? You'll never bring me down. Hey, thank you for those $20, Mike G. Noah, thank you for the money donation. There's just haters in here. I don't get it. Why?
Well, turns out your chat has a combination of simps, trolls, and actual people critical of your work. Now, this criticism is also dismissed as hate by you guys, which is a rather childish mindset. Now, here's the thing. You're on YouTube. You're not important. I'm on YouTube. I'm not important. You know what we are? To varying degrees, we are entertainers. Whereas you willfully upload your dipshittery on the internet, which is impressive for all the wrong reasons, I, and others like me, call you out for the dipshittery it is, by spiffifying your videos. Now don't take this that this is entirely centered around you. You are just another silly on the internet. Once this video is done, I move on to another video, not giving a second thought about the person that I did a video on. But I get this feeling that every time we do a video on a certain person, their entire world revolves around it, which is right.
Yeah, you get to live rent-free in their head for a while. You know, not having to pay rent. Nice.
Very amusing to us. Another thing you lot don't seem to understand. Now, here I go assuming you actually made it this far into the video, because I'm pretty sure once you find a video about you, you tend to click on it and instantly comment and then click off. So you're gonna miss this educational part in my video. Imagine that, me educating the sillies. There might be hope for me yet, guys.
So I'll be posting good fire content at everyone. It will be good fire content.
Good,
As good as my
fire
template.
content.
Learn English!
I will come stronger than stronger.
Are you phrasing? Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes, he is.
Triple the stronger.
Great!
There's some ignorant people that see the video and they don't know what happened, but that's ignorance. They couldn't get me once. What do you think they're gonna be able to do it again? You tried that once, but you didn't succeed. It's that simple. You tried that once, but you didn't succeed. They took me off for a couple of days. Hey, the crazy boy 503 of blogs. I saw your video.
Oh, you're hiding behind the fact that YouTube's policy enforcement is not working. I see. So that's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
He actually is hiding behind a broken system.
Yes, he is.
You're doing wrong, the crazy boy 503 vlogs.
Seems this lad is laughing in chats with lots of ha-has, or wait, rather yayas. Now, it turns out he made a video about Silence Boy, calling him out for being specifically disrespectful to ladies. Now, videos you have on your own damn channel there, Silence Boy, they are evidence of that fact. Not to mention you tend to linger on ladies with your camera, which is really creepy. That's not even mentioning you noticed the camera phone being held in such a specific way that they are secretly filming. I would have not seen or noticed that at all, but you seem to recognize the technique, which makes it even more creepy. And to add to that, you don't even know she was filming. You're just assuming because she was holding her phone. A specific way you recognized as filming. So let me just add up. That's 1 plus dipshittery is oh dear.
Hell yeah, everyone.
Oh yeah, this guy's an idiot, everyone.
Hey, Mexican Righteous, thank you. There's a lot of supporters and some haters. I have plenty of new content to come out, and it's gonna be a good one.
No,
Stay
it's
tuned,
not.
everyone.
Nah, the only video that was rather amusing was the "she spit on my face." This is rather boring. I mean, I have to specify your video. This is becoming an educational video on why fraud thing is stupid. Only engaged in by dick flutes.
I still get donated money. Simple as it gets. Hell yeah.
That seems like a rather telling reaction there, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Would you please stop doing that?
he's
That is, first
actually
of all, not
happy.
the peace sign. Your hand is supposed to be turned around. You know, it would be rather interesting if you ever get to the British Isles, if you randomly do that to people on the street and also make this noise. Because that would be up yours, you know?
Yeah, I certainly hope he does, because then we can actually see him, get his ass handed to him. By the way, take a face phone.
So I'll be bringing fire cannon.
Oh no, not the fire continent. Careful now, you don't want those boats to
I was
float
going
at
to
your
say
island.
continent, but okay.
What is this, Avatar? So what is he an expert at? Would that be called brain bending?
Everybody thought I was gone, huh? But you were wrong, I'm not gone.
Well, that might be a series of unintentional rhymes, but it is, in this case, certainly a crime. It's only not a crime when I do that.
I'll be back at it fully strongest.
Fully strong. There went your wording bucket.
I don't even...
And take a ball for it.
Hey, Mike G. Thank you for donating. You've been a 2 subscriber. I appreciate it. The Crazy Boy 503 blogs. I wish I could have us talk to talk of what happened. I just don't get it, everyone. Just don't get it.
No, Silence Boy.
You
We
don't
know.
get anything. We know.
There's still a lot of support right here, but you don't get it, huh? Sure.
Mate, stop making me go into your damn chat and figuring out what you're responding to, because in this case I have no clue. There was multiple messages coming in, and everything could be sure. Also, I just noticed, Donda esta? Is that why your title is undisclosed location back? Wait a minute. For fuck's sake, man, even your title is not English. It's just a bunch of words. Well, it is.
It's called, what is it called? I have a lot of support in here. I appreciate it, the ones who stood with me.
AKA the idiots.
But there's a lot of haters though, and they still keep watching my videos. It's a funny thing. If you don't like me, don't watch my videos. It's that simple.
Yeah, echo chambers are really simple that way, huh? Better watch out for the constructive criticism or criticism of your work. If you don't agree with me, you're a troll, you're a hater. Child.
You could do another one. You could be watching another person. Don't watch my content.
Oh, I'll watch your continent, alright. Do you even hear yourself speak?
It's that simple, everyone. Yeah, make your own videos about you. But I'm back, everyone.
No one cares.
I'm out, everyone.
You're an idiot, everyone? Okay.
It was just a quick update. I'll be doing videos every day, and I'll bring good content. Thank you, everybody.
Continent? God damn,
Peace.
even somebody like me knows
I'm
it's
out.
content, not continent.
Yeah, you go be a good continent or contenter or whatever you hell said. You're even breaking my wordy bits now, huh? Also, a big peace to you as well. Fuck's sake, man, these people. What the hell happened? Is the bald man scaring you? Is that why you need to go? I think I got my thumbnail though. And on that clarifying note, remember to tickle the bell on all buttons.
Ooh, you want to tickle? Why you want to tickle? That'd be funny to tickle. I think you like to tickle. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. No, let's not do that one because that's already been done. Just a second, guys. I'm just trying to find us another. Because I will be honest, I was hemming and hawing about doing this particular episode tonight since I already had the pre-show. I was thinking could just go directly into, not. But, yeah, I'm not that kind of a person. If I'm going to do content, I'm going to do it all the way, as the old saying goes. Okay. Alright, let's do that. First Amendment auditor is in some serious denial. No, we can't do that one. I haven't done it with you before, Tones, but I just saw it, but we have actually done it. Let's do these guys. We might not stay with you for the full particular deal. On February 9th, 2022, three self-proclaimed First Amendment auditors recorded themselves visiting multiple police and municipal buildings in Macomb County, Michigan, to conduct quote-unquote audit while live streaming on YouTube. The men filming are identified as Steve Jones, aged 46, Lansing, Freon Media; Joshua Lento, Broken System, Broken Trust, aged 45; and an unidentified man who calls himself Michigan Constitutional Crusader, or MCC. Note this information is not doxing or outing anyone, as these individuals have shared this information themselves in the past.
Alright.
We started Oakland County Executive Offices in Waterford Township.
What do you do in this office? Just wondering what you do in this office. I know, but what does this office do?
The lady, she came over and she said, well, I pretended like I wasn't with you guys. I said, I'm just fooling around those crazy guys with cameras. What are they doing? And then she said, they're not allowed to be up here.
These are First Amendment auditors, of course, claiming to exercise the protection of free speech. Often they'll clash with government employees and law enforcement as they push the limits of law in the name of constitutional activism. They've been accused by some to be frauds, deliberately acting suspicious or aggressive in a means of provoking reactions for YouTube content, baiting police officers into confrontations, and not genuinely acting in defense of free speech or the Constitution.
See, look at all these signs that don't mean anything.
Macomb County Medical Examiner's Office.
Or let me guess, you didn't get the memo.
Oh, they're allowed to talk to you.
I didn't say anything about not being allowed to talk to you. I said, did you guys see the memo?
While leaving the Macomb County Medical Examiner's Office, Joshua Lanto, the Broken System, Broken Trust, failed to terminate his live stream before entering a vehicle with Mr. Jones and MCC. Here is what therefore then followed. The following conversation was broadcast live to a minimal audience, with all three of these auditors unaware that their content was being live
Sorry, I
streamed.
fucked up taking the dogs for a walk. They just wanted to stop and talk to me for
Don't fucking talk to them.
I'm sorry.
Now they fucking told everybody what we're doing and it fucked everything.
I'm sorry.
Because we didn't get any reactions anywhere else because they fucking notified everybody.
You bet they got Ride on the horn. I hate when you don't talk to them. They absolutely fucking hate it. They'd have been fucking following us through this whole compound.
Mr. Jones and MCC were upset with Mr. Lindo, which is Broken System, Broken Trust, for engaging with the police officers that were sent to investigate their activities. Acting like a human being. When they apparently learned that their intentions, they no longer approached them and let them wander the film uncontested. Which, of course, was not what these frauditors wanted, because it doesn't help them with clicks and views. Instead of finding the police and the facility had passed the audit, since their free speech was not implemented, they just expressed disappointment that they did not provoke a reaction.
My bad,
Follow our lead, bro.
Yes.
That's why I said silent treatment. When they come in fucking deep,
Yeah, they
you
did.
know they want to be tyrannical. You give them silent treatment, that makes it more likely.
Mr. Jones and MCC are trying to explain to Broken System, Broken Trust, aka Mr. Lanto, that to give the police the silent treatment to be more likely to become more suspicious and vulnerable to provocation, which is what they can use then to post a video and make money on YouTube.
And then by you talking to them, you patted their egos.
Oh, I was trying to actually separate and be like, hey, go check what those guys are doing.
Oh no, they had you. That's all they needed. One person that they could fucking interrogate and get information from. Pieces of shit. They come deep too.
Yep, they were ready to fucking tango.
Yeah, I didn't really answer any other questions about what we were doing.
Yeah, but they could tell.
Right.
Well, you would think if they could tell, then they would just not
Well, no,
roll in
the fact
that
that you stopped and engaged with them, let them know that you wasn't any kind of a threat. Usually that's their biggest concern.
These three auditors have admitted on camera that their intent is to provoke conflict with law enforcement, not to actually make sure that rights are protected. Immediately after this was broadcast, Mr. Lanto, once discovering it, removed it from his YouTube channel. Hours later, these auditors would record themselves accosting a motorist at the Marathon gas station located in the city of Utica in Michigan. Here is that situation. This, by the way, would lead to an altercation with the officers of the Utica Police Department, as was the auditor's intention from the beginning. MCC would state in a live stream later that evening that he had apparently caused the motorist's concern by pretending to film him with his phone. I love the fact of quote-unquote pretending.
And the sad part is, it all started with me pulling up a phone that was not even turned on and acting like it was recording the car next to us.
Rather than de-escalating the situation, which 99.9% of the universe would have done, MCC Mr. Jones then proceeded to start filming the motorist and his vehicle in an invasive manner while being verbally abusive. This prompted, of course, the motorist to behave like anyone normal and call the police. Ooh, the thunking.
What's the purpose of that? Get that thing number.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me call the cop. Let them put the cop first. Go ahead, call the cop. I'm gonna have you run out of your fucking mind.
The three men then proceeded to mock the motorist further as they left the Marathon gas station.
Well, now he's taking a picture of my license plate.
Thank you, Jesus.
I just got attacked by a camera.
Nobody's threatening you. Shit.
Because you're a lying piece of shit.
Did you listen to that, what he said? Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said to me?
I'm kind of tempted to stay, just so I can see the cops laugh at him.
Are you going to do something about that?
Flip him off.
And yes, they did flip on the bird and went around in the marathon repeatedly. Instead of leaving, they decided to park and continue to film the motorist waiting for the police.
He got so twisted.
He did. He's so butthurt. We weren't even taking his picture.
I know. What's that? Absolutely. It's called the First Amendment, man. It's called the First Amendment. Then why are you asking if it's worth our time if you don't know what's going on?
Right. Like an idiot. Crying on his phone. Oh, man, that's hilarious.
You didn't like us cameraing.
Yeah, he didn't like being camera-inged.
You got attacked by two cameras.
Oh, now he's going to pull into a parking spot. Maybe.
Mr. Jones then encourages MCC to return to the gas station parking lot, intent on harassing the motorist further.
Is that a parking spot right there?
Where?
Or right ahead of us by the tree?
I don't know.
He'll really hate it if we get right next to him.
Let's park right here.
Oh, yeah.
They have some sort of business that he works for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Color World. Color World house painting. He's waiting for the police, guys. Where's the Billings police when you need them?
Right? That shit's hilarious, man.
Wow. Where's the camera police?
He only knew we just came from the police department.
Right.
While waiting for the police to arrive and continuing to film and mock the motorist to intimidate him repeatedly, MCC, the third guy, entertains the prospect of contacting the motorist's employer to create defamatory remarks and try to get him fired.
Oh, Color World, 248-965-4414. Did you get the plate number? Yeah. Thank you. Good, we'll call them and complain about how stupid he's being.
Several minutes later, Detective Sergeant Maribo of the Utica Police Department does arrive.
Right, the best part is when he thought we was recording him, we wasn't even recording him. Yep, better do it. Hurry, here he comes.
MCC later stated that he needed to pop the trunk on his vehicle. First Amendment auditors often try to fabricate legitimate purposes for their actions to imply that the investigating officers do not have a reasonable suspicion to investigate. In this case, MCC wishes to create the implication that they were not parked in proximity to the complainant for purposes of creating a threat to him. Sergeant Morales approaches the auditors in an initially courteous manner to ask what their intentions are. The auditors at first do not answer. Of course, the silent treatment used to provoke a more direct response from law enforcement, and then later claim that their own conduct was in response to unwarranted aggression.
We didn't call you.
I don't answer questions. He did.
Okay, we'll go talk to him.
No, I'm gonna be talking.
No, you're not gonna talk to me.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna talk. You ain't gonna talk to me at all. I ain't got shit to say to you.
Mr. Jones and MCC immediately begin to respond with hostility towards Sergeant Morebo, expressing no desire to cooperate with the investigation. Apologize if you guys don't like me reading a lot. I necessarily usually don't like reading a lot, but there's a lot of text going up on the particular video.
Not nothing. So go talk to the guy that called you. Isn't that procedure? When a complaining party calls, you go talk to the complaining party?
No, you don't get.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Sure it is.
As will be shown later, another officer is already in the process of questioning the complainant. Mr. Jones chooses to remain ignorant of this fact and insists that he and his party do not have to be questioned despite being subjects of Sergeant Morabito's investigation. In other words, they're idiots.
Go talk to him. He'll tell you what's going on. And then you can be like, oh, nothing illegal's going on. I can go back to doing my real job.
Of course you're good.
No. Don't touch our vehicle.
You are.
Our vehicle.
Listen,
don't touch our
listen to me.
vehicle. You didn't pull us over.
Yes, I
No,
did.
you did not. We was parked here, idiot.
Park, dumbass.
We were parked here.
Okay.
You didn't pull us over. Don't try that
we're
shit.
gonna-
The hell's wrong with you?
Mr. Jones, Mr. Lanto, and MCC continue to be hostile towards Sergeant Morabito, who had in fact illegally and lawfully detained them as part of the investigation. Their increased hostilities and aggression and unwillingness to cooperate is designed to create additional suspicion, as well as to instigate hostility from civilians as well as law enforcement.
Go talk to the guy who called you. That's good.
What's your name, badge number? You can't see it? It's right there. You can't read.
Is that what you tell the judge, smart ass?
Yeah, I don't have to answer your question.
Is that, yeah, you do. You're
No,
a public
I don't.
servant, bitch.
No, I don't.
You're a public servant, bitch.
No, I don't.
Sergeant Morabito is beginning to respond to the behavior with less patience and a good amount of sarcasm. Unaware that often auditors wish to provoke this, and will try to escalate further as we will see Mr. Jones increase his aggression and volatility.
You work for the public. You're paid by tax dollars. Your policy and code of conduct for your agency requires you identify by name and badge number to a member of the public when they ask.
Really?
Yeah.
My God, are you?
Yeah, he
brilliant.
is an arrogant little piggo. Pigotistical. He's ignorant as shit, though. That's for sure. He says he pulled us over.
Really?
No, we was parked there.
Hey, look, do you not see my lights?
I don't give a shit about your lights. I don't give a shit about your lights. You can't pull us over when we're parked because we didn't commit a traffic violation, idiot. You're a dummy.
Once again, Mr. Jones is ignorant to the fact that being pulled over is not strictly applicable to a traffic stop or requiring the vehicle to have been moving. His attempts to label Sergio Morabito as ignorant due to his duties and to create frustration as well as to mislead his YouTube audience for more clicks and views.
Hell, I was behind my car.
Right.
Outside the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you pull us over for then?
I'm not answering.
Oh, okay. You don't have a reason. You don't have. Well, when you pull somebody over, you have to tell them what you pulled them over for. So if you don't have articulable suspicion,
we got a complaint that there's a.
I don't care.
So yeah,
I don't care what he said.
And I'm going to be
People don't lie. People, no, you won't. Oh no, you will not. You ain't getting my ID, numbnuts.
Oh yes.
You ain't getting my ID, numbnuts. I promise you.
Mr. Jones claimed that Sergeant Morabito has not explained why they are detained and that he would need articulable suspicion to do so or to be able to demand identification from these individuals. Sergeant Morabito does answer the question that they received a complaint from the motorist and that they were acting in a threatening manner. Returning to the gas station at first across the street and then relocating to even closer to the complainant definitely does support this statement. Of course it does. We will tell you, however, that when being faced by this explanation, Mr. Jones continues to talk over Sergeant Morabito and insulting him.
Yeah, for no reason. Oh, he called him and said we was making threats. Even though we got it all on video, nobody ever threatened anybody.
Do you?
It's none of your business.
I don't answer your questions either. You must think I'm fucking stupid.
You are fucking stupid.
I don't answer your questions either.
You're doing a good enough job proving that right now.
Yeah, he done proved how stupid he
Well,
is.
you guys are brilliant.
Obviously smarter than you are.
Please tell me you are not a detective.
Oh, he is. He's a detective.
Well,
He inspects dicks.
detectives are supposed to be what working for.
He detects dicks.
Oh my God.
He said he's going to identify me. I bet he don't.
And yes, the person is throwing insults of a genital nature now. Sergeant Morabito at this point has wisely decided to no longer respond to Mr. Jones and Mr. Lanto's childish insults. Auditors 10 do not like this response, as it could definitely de-escalate the situation and make them out to be the principal aggressors, which does not help them in the YouTube algorithm. Seeing this, MCC decides to change tactics and approaches Sergeant Morabito's vehicle to try it again to provoke a response.
I'd like to know what crime you're going to identify us for.
I know, right?
Any of them.
Yep.
What crime?
Hey.
You have to have a
Wrong.
Oh, yeah, you can get away from the phone. You can bite that. You can get away from
Hey, give your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
No, you don't.
You don't get to put your hands on people. What the hell's wrong with you, dude?
MCC deliberately targets the open driver's side window of the cop car. Given that he was doing so behind Sergeant Morbido's back while he was distracted by the other two, this can be easily interpreted as the intent to gain access to the vehicle's interior, so forced Sergeant Morbido to respond quickly and to physically remove him from the vehicle. This gives Mr. Jones the opportunity they wish to react to the use of force and label it as excess.
That badge done went to your damn little head, didn't it? You take a walk. I'll stand where I want to stand. I'll stand. It ain't your car. He says get away from my car.
We paid for it.
He said get away from my car. Don't the taxpayers fund for it? Don't the taxpayers pay for that car?
That one's mine.
That's your personal?
Yeah.
But it's being used. It's being used in public service, so it's a public vehicle. Here's the VIN number. We'll find out.
From MCC's perspective, we can see that Mr. Jones is making a point to put his camera close to Sergeant Morbido's face to try to further annoy him. Mr. Jones can see that Mr. Morbido is becoming visually agitated by him, so therefore immediately goes on the offensive to continue insulting him.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarge, you need to put this little bitch in check. Put this little bitch in check. Hey, you ever hear spit it out, it ain't yours. Spit it out, it ain't yours. It's called freedom of speech, motherfucker. Now what?
Fuck you, this is freedom of speech.
Yeah, you're right, it is, but you don't have those freedoms when you're on duty, idiot. You have duties, not rights, dummy.
The other officers try to de-escalate the situation, and the other sergeant is seen advises Morbido to let him take over and leave the scene.
Yeah, you are. You're definitely getting some time off for that one, partner. Oh, yeah, watch the complaints come in. Watch the phone calls roll in.
As Mr. Morbido appears to be willing to leave, MCC puts himself in the effort to become more physical with the other sergeant and to try to draw Sergeant Morbido back into the incident.
Don't touch it.
Think about touching that.
You don't get to get our...
Your property. Hey, get your hands off it. Get the fuck off my car. Your hands.
Don't touch our car. Don't touch the car, dumbass. You'll get a complaint too. Wow, y'all are a bunch of bitch-ass tyrants up here, ain't you?
With MCC now going after the other sergeant and moving away, Mr. Jones is using this opportunity to continue to verbally attack Sergeant Morbido, knowing that he's trying to provoke him.
Bunch of bitch-ass tyrants. Yeah, I'm coming for your job, cocksucker. I am. I'm coming for your job. I'm coming for your job.
Mr. Jones now has achieved his goal, and he's basically been promoted to the next level by provoking Sergeant Morbido into an altercation in which then Sergeant Morbido knocked the phone out of his hand. Mr. Lano has positioned himself to record the altercation and appears to attempt to de-escalate, quote-unquote, thus setting the scene for his own narrative of the incident.
Don't touch me. Just back up. I am the back. I am. I need you to back up. Fuck you too. You gonna talk? I got freedom of speech too. I got freedom of speech too. 10 feet. 10 feet.
You better hope my phone ain't going for $1,000 phone, bitch.
10 feet. Fucking phone. 10 feet. Stay 10 feet away from me.
$1,000 phone.
Fuck you, you asshole. Bring it.
Little dick sucker. You're a little dick sucker. You ain't shit without that badge and gun, punk.
Despite being the apparent victim, quote-unquote, of Mr. Morbido's actions, Mr. Jones does not cease the insults even as Mr. Morbido is trying to leave. indicating that he's intent on trying to continue this altercation to continue to provoke for more clicks and views.
You ain't shit without that badge and gun. You ain't shit without it.
Dismissed, asshole.
You little,
You're dismissed.
little Willy Wonka munchkin motherfucker.
Here you go. Oh, now it's an unlawful detainment, you fucking idiot. I'm just letting you know you need to back off.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Guys,
you tell him to back off.
I am. Give me a second here.
Yeah, tell him to back off. Now he's blocking the vehicle. That's unlawful detainment.
Move. Can you guys move?
No, I don't have to move.
The other officer who's attempted to de-escalate and restore order has done nothing directly to Mr. Jones or the others. Could probably side with the claim that Mr. Beetle was out of line if they chose to act rather less hostile to the individual. However, these guys, don't have that kind of brain cells. But because Mr. Jones and the other auditors are treating him in a similar manner, it further implicates and indicates of their behavior is not a result of Mr. Morabito's actions, but out of a desire to create conflict, a conclusion the officer and other observers would be quite likely to formulate given everything that is going on.
The dog's back on a leash.
Yeah, put him on a leash.
Oh, now you're trying to assault me with a car?
Yeah. Wow, y'all are a bunch of tyrants here, guys. I can see the complaints filing now.
Multiple camera angles clearly show that MCC is not in the path of Mr. Morabito's vehicle when he accuses him of almost striking him. Actually, the camera shows that he is quite far distant from the vehicle, further establishing that they are seeking conflict where none otherwise exists.
Y'all finna get about 3,000-4,000 phone calls or more. Believe that.
Despite Sergeant Morabito, the individual in the auditors claimed to be the aggressor in the incident, no longer on the scene. Let me reread that. Despite Sergeant Morabito, the individual that the auditors claim is the aggressor in the incident, is no longer on the scene. The three insist on continuing to act abusive as heck and make threat to the other officers as they are leaving the scene.
Yeah, I don't know. We need everybody's name and badge number, guys. You didn't? Did you? I don't recall. Okay, what's this guy's name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Step on the street, please, sir.
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
You bent my trunk.
Uh-oh. Lawsuit. Complaints.
Legitimate victims of assault and police misconduct do not usually regard it as an achievement and publicly celebrate it in this manner.
Wow. Bye, bitch. Talk about some tyrants. We got us a good one. Oh, definitely.
Dude, he bent my trunk lid. They just were so addicted to knowing. Because I was holding it up.
Yeah.
And he was pulling it down.
Yeah.
They are so addicted.
They're so addicted. But hey,
think he is?
but like I told him, you ain't getting my ID, bitch.
Yeah, nobody got no fucking ID. They fucking stole my fucking paper.
Yeah, they did. That shit was hilarious.
Now we gotta go to that police department, right?
That's Shelby, isn't it?
No. That wasn't Shelby.
What was it? Bro, I gotta go back and look at the video, guys, and see what police department this is. I'm cold.
Mr. Jones and the other auditors then decide to go to the Utica police station in order to try to file a complaint and to be able to get more content for YouTube by filming additional encounters with officers. Mr. Jones and the other... Oh, sorry, I already read that.
I think this is douchebag's car right here. Yeah, this is that douchebag's car right here. Yep. What unit is it? I don't know, but there's a clear glass window right there.
And yeah, they're in the employee entrance, not the main deal. Like with the motorist in Sergeant Morabito's vehicle, MCC Lanto and Jones immediately began to film in an invasive manner that would appear highly suspicious.
Oh, of course they got a blue line flag.
Oh, yeah, you can tell by the way they acted. They're blue liners.
Yeah, see the flag right there?
Oh, yeah.
Is he? Huh. I bet they are. Oh, looky here. Oh, nothing important. Never mind.
Here it is.
Recording started.
That's Sergeant Erdl. Yeah, I need complaint forms. Yep. FOIA request 2, please.
Against officers. Multiple officers.
Auditors often make frequent FOIA requests in order to try to obtain information for no official purpose other than to give them access to public buildings where their actions would otherwise be considered offensive. They also directed to file multiple complaint forms against officers as a sign of retaliation and embarrassment.
Yeah, I'm going to need a complaint form for each officer that was on that scene. What was there, 5 of them?
Right.
Can you write down every officer's name and badge number that showed up on that call? Thank you very much.
Miss Jones once again begins to show aggression, insulting, berating an officer who was not even involved in the incident.
Well, they already got paper out of this.
I want every officer's name and badge number that came on that call. We're trying to hinder the process. It's a complaint process. Hindering, that's a crime.
That's right.
There's their Bishop Munchkin detective. Can I get those officers' name and badge number? Also, you want to be complicit in hindering the complaint process? You'll be in the lawsuit too then, bitch.
Oh, we need the Attorney General on this?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll get the Attorney General. Won't be the first time.
Mr. Jones' statement confirms that he is not an isolated incident, and that his YouTube channel, Freon Media, confirms that he instigated conflict with law enforcement on multiple occasions.
We know all the pertinent law codes to file against this entire department. Do you want to fucking go down that road?
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Well, she might be going back there to get all that information, though. Yeah, there went that little piece of shit. Yeah, he's probably on the phone with his chief right now saying, I fucked up, man.
Sorry, Chief, I'm used to getting away with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did all way more than he can chew this time. Yeah, they're all up in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing their little piggy huddle. They're getting their story straight.
When law enforcement is not present or unable to respond, auditors will make random, unsubstantiated claims and conclusions with zero evidence to report it to their audience, however, as fact.
Yeah, because they know they stepped off in it this time. They don't mess with somebody who knows their rights and knows the law a little bit. 3 cameras caught it, besides yours. Apparently, we know the law better than they do. Really, what did you just walk in on? I guess that's the platforms. These will be going in on every officer that was on the scene. There's probably one of the craziest police interactions I've ever seen. That's saying a lot, because I've seen a lot. That wasn't that crazy. I mean, then one sergeant comes walking over from the paint guy and says it's nothing. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom. Boom, yeah. Little dickhead Lunchkin detective thought he was hard. Well, he's a sergeant. He had a sergeant's name. His name in yeah, he ain't gonna be a sergeant for long. No, I'm that way. He'll be writing fucking parking tickets. Yep. If he's lucky.
Auditors also have a tendency to recall recent events differently and claim the recording will support the narrative of the incident when any objective viewer would conclude extremely otherwise. In the incident recorded on 3 different cameras by these auditors, at no point did Sergeant Morabito or any of the officers state that there was no legitimate complaint. Their behavior to the motorist and the officers were clearly hostile and also was recorded in 3 different cameras.
Mayor, how are you, Mayor?
Good.
I think we have some issues with some officers.
Yeah, we were just assaulted by officers.
Have you talked to the
Sergeants,
police?
2 of them.
Have you talked to dispatch about it? Or?
We're trying to get their names and badge numbers because they refuse to identify.
Mr. Lanto encounters Mayor Gus Calladino of Utica, Michigan, and proceeds to provide his narrative to the incident Mayor Calladino was not a witness of nor involved in the investigation of.
Yeah, they were acting like this is bad. Like bad.
Met the template in my car trying to pull my trunk down to get my plate. It was 100% falling off. Illegal.
They claim that it was a traffic stop when they got a call from a gentleman who was.
Just a guy that ends up a loss. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, it's going to be bad. I'm just preparing you for.
I can only tell you myself. It doesn't help your cause when everyone's got cameras pointed at everyone.
I would.
And roaming around in, this is council chambers.
I would disagree. Okay, so is it a public area?
Mayor Catalino politely points out that their filming and wandering around the police station may not be the best approach if they have a legitimate grievance. Such statements often result in auditors becoming combative. Despite apparently having agreement, the auditor's altercation will then shift the focus on the merits of whether or not they are permitted to film.
It is, but there's nothing public happening right now.
Well, I would disagree.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get into argument with you.
I'm not trying to argue.
I'm glad to help you and talk to you about complaints, but if
Well,
you're
wait till
confrontational, that's not going to help.
Okay.
You get that, right?
Well, let me back this up.
Go right ahead. I'm busy.
Wait till you see the conduct of your officer.
I'm anxious to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's bad. We belong to a nationwide activist network.
Joshua Lanto is alleged to be associated with an activist group known as the Sovereign Citizen Movement, who is under investigation by the FBI as one of the largest domestic terrorist groups in the country. He has been in and out of court in White Lake, Michigan for refusing to drive with a valid driver's license, and recently admitted on a live stream to deliberately stalling by making a mockery of the legal process and the entire court system. So much having the bravado to actually go on a different debunker's live stream and actually tell them directly to their face. This would be the before mentioned Artie incident.
A lot of bad policing. This was probably one of the worst. And that's no exaggeration, sir.
Well, if there's an issue going on, of course I want to hear it.
I mean, your officer is demanding ID when we've done nothing illegal. They even stated on camera that we had done nothing illegal, and then they're demanding ID from everybody. Okay, and I'm just telling you this.
That's the mayor. That's the mayor. Oh yeah. Is that okay?
And from here, we will actually take a break and bring this episode to a close. But as we had a pre-show, I'm guessing we're going to have a post-show with the recap and conclusion of this situation. So like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another. And it's always a great time to release the Krakens. Have a great evening. The post-show will be next. And of course, then Art Bell in the overnight.